Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I am Jia and today I am presenting you this look right here. This is a very subtle yet pop-up look. It's like more of like wedding, guest, reception, party. You can wear this look basically anywhere, especially to an Indian reception or an Indian party. And I'm wearing this beautiful mekhela sador, which is like 2 decades purana, which I literally stole from my cousin sister way back, and I'm literally wearing this for the first time ever. It's very old, but the color is so beautiful. It's a lavender color. So if you want to see the full pictures on this mekhela sador, then please do check my Instagram account. I'll be posting photos on there. And yes, I created this look which is not like very subtle, not very much. It's like when you basically go to a party, there are aunties, okay, which gossips like, oh my god, this girl is wearing so much of makeup, like ऐसा लगता है कि पूरा डब्बा makeup करके आई है and all that stuff. We usually hear that, okay? So whenever I go to a party or reception, I basically wear pop-up colors, like colorful colors, जो clothes के category में आता है, and I do my makeup subtle, not very hard, like not very bright, but I do make sure that I give something that makes my face looks a little bright, that makes my face pop up like this. So yeah, this is how I created this look. And please keep on watching if you want to know what are the products that I used and how I created this look. And if you want to purchase something of the products that I showed you, then I'll be giving all the links in the description box. Please do check the description box. And yeah, without further ado, let's start the makeup. Okay, right now I look like a sadhu baba, but it's okay, it's gonna all come up together later. So let's start with the skincare. So first I'm going to go on with a toner. Now I won't use anything after this. This is the only thing that I'm going to use as a skincare. This is by the brand called It's Skin. It's from Korea. It's their Aloe Relaxing Toner. This is really it's really refreshing to your skin, and मैंने इसको 1 मिनट के लिए फ्रिज पे रख दिया है ताकि ये थोड़ा सा ठंडा हो जाए. Okay, I'm just going to use a little bit more. It is actually a expensive toner, but it does the job really well, so I would definitely recommend you trying this one. और ये ठंडे के दिन, winter के दिन ज़्यादा काम आता है. Like you really feel refreshed in the winters when you apply this. So I have applied a toner, and right now I'm going to use this one. This is like a face massager which has vibration in it. So I'm going to do this. So it is basically for face lifting, but it does not do anything such like that. ये बस आपके जो blood circulation है उसको circulate करता है. Your skin feels actually fresh, and you should go very light-handed with this one. आपको ज़्यादा force नहीं देना है जब आप इसको use कर रहे हो. Next, I'm using this Nivea lip balm to moisturize my lips. Okay, so now I'm going to use a foundation, and I'm going to use this foundation by Sugar Cosmetics. मैं primer use नहीं करूँगी because I have already applied a face mask, which is the Innisfree 2X face mask. It really cleanses out my skin and you know, hides all my pores, so you don't need actually a primer after that. So yes, I'm directly gonna go on with the foundation, and this is the Sugar Ace of Face foundation stick in the shade 32 Cortado. Okay, so it has a brush in one side and the foundation in the other side. It really makes a good travel friendly foundation. It is actually a very high coverage foundation, so you need to go light handed firstly. आप थोड़ा थोड़ा use करो पहले, and if you think you need more, then you can always apply more. But if you're a beginner with this kind of foundation, then make sure कि आप धीरे धीरे इस्तेमाल करो करो. So what I have noticed about this foundation is that it is much more on the oilier side, which is exactly like the MyGlam foundation, which comes in that 5-in-1 compact. It's more of like that. It looks very oily when you apply it, but आप जब इसको set कर देते हो तो एकदम matte finish रहता है. Now I'm going to use a concealer, and for the concealer I have this NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. This is the only concealer I really like, and it really suits me. I'm using this Nykaa concealer blending brush to blend out my concealer. So usually what happens is people only use concealer either here or either here. ये जो portion है ना, inner eyes का ये portion जो आपके nose पे लगता है जाके, ये लोग भूल जाते हैं. So it looks a little bit off. So you should definitely use concealer on this side of your nose also, ताकि ये अच्छे से एक जैसे लगे. My face is looking really oily, so now I'm going to set my face with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and I'm in the shade 25 medium. You can go ahead and start doing baking if you like it, but since I don't do baking, I'm just going to set my face with my powder. Face को set करना हो चुका है. Now I'm gonna move on to my contouring and blushing. Highlighter हम बाद में use करेंगे. And for contouring, you know I'm addicted to this face palette. This is by Sugar Cosmetics in the shade Contour de Force face palette in the shade 01 Subtle Summit. I'm taking the contour powder in a flat kabuki brush. Can you now see the contouring? उस टाइम पे थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा sunlight आ रहा था इस साइड से, so मैंने इस खिड़की को बंद कर दिया. But yeah, your face instantly like lifts up when you use the contouring in here. Right now it's time to use the blush, and I'm going to use the blush from here itself, and I'm going to take the back of the beauty sponge and press the powder really well, pat it here. Can you see the blush peeking out? So what happens when you use a wet beauty blender to pat your blushes, that especially if it's a powder blush, वो क्या करता है that it sets the powder in place, and doesn't matter how much time you actually stay in the party or the function, your blush doesn't get removed. Yeah, removed or moved, yeah, something like that. So now let's move on to our eyes. Let's start with the eyebrows first. I'm using this Swiss Beauty eyebrow pencil. It's very inexpensive. It is just for rupees 65 rupees. I got it for 62 rupees. Can you see the difference actually between my eyebrows? Finally, we have come to the eye portion, and I'm going to use this palette today. This is by Physicians Formula Butter Eyeshadow. It's really like a butter. It's very creamy, and it has these beautiful shades of warm and cool tones. So I'm going to show you what I basically use. I basically don't use colors when I'm in certain functions, so I'm just going to show you what I do, and I don't use false lashes. So you can go with it if you want, but I just generally don't like false lashes. So first, what I like to do is I like to take, you see this yellowish kind of a powder. It's more of like a banana powder. I take a good amount of it, and I use this powder all over my lids, as well as the portion where I have used concealer. It works really great. Next up, I'm going to use this two shadows right below the banana powder kind of a shadow. I'm going to mix this two and lightly put it along the crease line. Now it does not show really well in my eyes because it's very light in color, and I have like a brown skin to whitish skin tone, but I really like to go on with a light shade at first rather than just directly going on with a pop-up color. And then I'm going to pick this 3 color. Now I'm going to take this eyeshadow. This is a very creamy metallic shade. I'm going to use this finger. I love this color. This is so buttery. going back again with this 3 shades, but I'm going to take this shade more, and I'm going to repeat the same steps, but I'm going to bring the eyeshadow a little bit downwards ताकि ये दोनों metallic and matte shades blend हो जाए अच्छे से. Next I'm taking this small brush which is actually used for the kajal, and मैं थोड़ा इसको wet कर लूँगी, and then I'm going to use this shade, and then I'm going to put it on my lower lash line, like really close to my lower lash line. Can you see? It looks very soft in color and just gives a slight pop to your eyes, slight pop to your face, because when you go on a function, you wear, you know, you wear colors, right? आप colorful कपड़े पहनते हो, so when you use certain kind of colors on your eyes, it makes you pop out a little bit more. So you don't have to use this exact same colors. आप जो भी कपड़े पहनते हो, अगर आपके पास उसी कलर के आई शेडोज हैं, तो make sure you you know, give a slight pop to yourself. I really like to do this according to my clothes. I'm not using a lavender shade because it's not gonna show on my face really well, so instead I'm going on with a much more different color. Since I said I do not like to use any false lashes, I like to do a thing with my eyes, because only when you apply mascara it looks a little bit empty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this plum kajal. It's a vegan kajal, and it's a bit risky. If you are not comfortable doing this, then please do not do this, but I really like to do this. What I do is I take this kajal and I apply the above my waterline. Can you see the difference in my this eye and this eye? This eye looks a little bit fuller than this eye. Now for the mascara, I'm going to use the My Glam Manish Malhotra mascara. It looks really fancy and it has a small bond. Okay, so let's quickly draw our lips, and I'm using a lip pencil today after ages, I feel. This is the Nykaa Lips Don't Lie in the shade Dirty Secret. After that, I'm going to use this Sugar Cosmetics ka lipstick in the shade 01, the Big Bang Berry. I'm lightly going to do it because it's a very vampy color. I'm just taking my finger to light it up. Before putting on the highlighter, I'm going to use a face mist. This is by MAC. This is their Prep Plus Prime. आप ये पहले भी इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो मेकअप से पहले, या फिर आप बाद में भी इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो. I'm going to use the same highlighter from this palette. I'm taking a bushy brush, like it's eyeshadow brush, but मैं highlighter के लिए भी use कर लेती हूँ. Lastly, I'm going to put a bangle. It's like a big bracelet. Then I have my beautiful earrings. ये बिंदी ताकि किसी की नजर ना लगे. So this is how I created this look, and I hope you like this video and this look as well as this clothes, Purana clothes. But yeah, for today I'm signing off, and I'm gonna see you on the next video. Till then, bye bye.